Welcome back everyone, I am X, your manager here at Lobotomy Corporation. So, I've set up to do another core suppression, this time with Netzach, I believe is his name? Yeah, Netzach. Or Netzach, however you should pronounce it. I did look up what the benefit is from completing the HOD core suppression, and as you might see I do have some new faces, and they are all at rank 4. So all new recruits, thanks to doing the core suppression for HOD, start at rank 3 in all skills. That includes Justice. So if I were to do a hire right now, they start at 3. Now, you do have the option to purposely lower below 3 if you need to. For example, if you want to make someone that works with the 10 man or something like that. But yeah, so at this point, our new recruits are actually surpassing some of our other hires that we, produced recently. So anyway, as for who we lost, I think the generic was named Aurora. We lost Irin, Yogakoro, Achirin. Yeah, we lost Achirin. I don't remember her last name, unfortunately. And we lost Horidal. So, with that, I went ahead and took Iku, and I upgraded her Prudence to rank 5, so she can work with the 10-man now, because Horidal was the original person that worked on it. And we also have some new hires. We have Rika, has 3s and everything, thanks to the HOD buff. Reimu Hakare, 3s and everything. Kokuma, 3s and everything. And Diose, 3s and everything. And since they have 3s and everything, they're actually pretty decent. So I equipped them with some better gear than compared to some other characters that have been around longer. Anyway, speaking of gear, we do have some new ones. We have the Harvest. The last legacy from the one yearn for wisdom. The long rake cultivated the human brain instead of a field. How many wise people lost their lives to this rake? And then we have the logging suit. An axe suitable for cutting trees and humans. As if honing the blade was done religiously, the blade is always shiny. For some reason I don't know why it's mentioning weapons, but it does. Anyway, the harvest thing here, same description. We don't have the axe yet, though but we'll probably have it soon. Anyway, as for the gimmick here, it states that recovery system has been aired, so more than likely we're not going to be able to heal. I'm not exactly sure what that exactly entails. We also have a new item, Abnormality, to deal with, so we're going to probably tackle that first and see how it blows us up, and then we'll go from there. As for the teams, I shuffled some people around. Flandra is now rank 5 in Justice, thanks to all the work she did last day. And then, for somebody else, I believe might have been both of them. Either Kyoko, Patchouli is now rank 3 in Justice. Kyoko might be rank 3 in Justice as well. I don't know if I actually leveled her though, or if she was already there. But yeah, essentially anyone that's essentially 3 or higher in Injustice now, I move them out of the control team, because eventually I'll put them in the security team to work the gunmen. We can't work the gunmen this time because the security team is where the core is at. So we got that going for us. Anyway, I'm just checking a few things to make sure. Okay, so this team is safe. We got the training team here. Information team. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Like I said, most of our big issues are going to be down here. So a lot of our big hitters. I did spread out the big hitters a little bit. So Hatate is up here and stuff. This is just so they can actually fight the ordeals that appear throughout the facility. The welfare team I left pretty sparse as far as like characters are concerned, simply because they don't need to work anything. There's only an item there. So let's yeah, even if we leave an ordeal wandering around there, it's not going to be a danger. Anyway, let's go ahead and do the core suppression and see what happens. It's all hazy. Alright. So we're gonna send Joy. Take a little bit. No use to extend unwanted death because what was there, don't want to save the year. Why do I have to wake up and do things I don't want to do? I don't want to save here, the security team is just for show. Why do I have to wake up and do things I don't want to do today? Alright. People watch on this and see what happens. Playing music. The music's going through the entire facility. A music box with a dancing ballerina. Subjects who listen to the Theresa's music will recover sanity. Understood. Interesting. You have a pistol. Please go suppress that. So I'm just gonna hang it. So, let's see if we can heal. That's a good question. No. Healing does not work. Alright. Well, let's send somebody else then. Juliet. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and put you guys in here so you guys are there to stop the panic. Anyway, it seems to be pretty safe, so I'm gonna go ahead and start sending people to work on things. Depression. The ocarine. Ren. I need you to go down here. Work on that. Up here, I'm gonna go ahead and have Aya work on this. Not really concerned about the rest of this here. I'll send Kyoko to work on that. We of course need to send oh, you're over here, aren't you? Yeah, you're over here. That's fine. Eco, go work on that. I'll worry about the painting later. Looking good there. We'll get the green stem suit. Okay, Ren's here. So, Ren, I want you to work on this because you have low prudence. You also have rather high resistance to white damage, which is also useful. Everything else here should be fine. We're working on that. Working on that. Dude! Do your job. Good work. Give me one moment. Alright, sorry about that. More information. When the spring is wound, a sad melody begins to play. No one knows who or when or who made it, but it doesn't seem new judging from the slight skips of the music. When listening to the music for 20 to 30 seconds, the subject's sanity will fall rapidly, causing them to panic. So the first few seconds you recover. After that you start losing it. Alright, working on that. It's looking average at best. We did get this work done. I'm going to go ahead and do one more with Bjorkren. That should be okay. Do note that she does not recover health. So that's something to keep in mind. Oh wow. Why'd you do so bad? Well, you'll hopefully do a little bit better. Looks like we did okay here. Looks like I sent Kyoko for this. Yeah, that's fine. Do one more of these, please. Alright. Okay, I didn't lose anything here. It takes some damage, not a lot though. Max that out. Okay. Back in there, please. Alright. Looks like we're good to go here. Almost completed everything here. So the nice thing about the Scarecrow is average results are fine. So you can kind of just send anyone to work on it as long as they're not too high in the prudence count. Looks like we're good to go there too. Okay. 42. Alright. So I'm gonna wait on that because it's at -8%. I can't risk that thing getting out. I don't know how to fight it. Well, I know how to fight it, it's just it's immune to black damage, and that's the majority of my weapons. That's kind of the interesting thing about this game, is every time you play through it, you can have different abnormalities and different items and things like that. Obviously with multiple playthroughs, you'll eventually shore up your weaknesses. So this one's pretty safe, it looks like. I mean, it doesn't seem to be doing anything too bad. Send Aya one more time. Yeah, our sanity's gradually dropping. Not much we can do about it. Okay, finish this. We're gonna need 80 boxes for that. And I guess the neat thing is, you know, even if someone's running out of sanity, they can switch over and work on something that only does red damage. If you just need the bodies. You should be able to take it. Okay. There's a sentence carved crudely on it. Remember this melody? The professor played this song when the students were sleepy. Happy birthday. Yeah, this thing isn't too bad. It's a Teth type for one thing, so it's not really threatening at all. Unlike the other things we've been dealing with. Okay. So we're gonna have a Green Dawn, which is the robots. Open can of well cheers, that is easy enough to deal with. I'll send Flandra for that. Where's the other one? Okay, big, it might be Bad Wolf, not a big deal. Let's send Yuka to work on that. We'll of course have Byakuya work here. They're working on that already. So one thing to note is every time we hit a meltdown level, everyone recovers back to... They recover some of their health and sanity. As you can see, Joy's back to full. So as long as we can endure, we'll be okay. Crazy Juliet. She's at it again. Yeah, looks like we're still doing good on this, so I'll send Iku to keep working on it. Juliet, work on that. You guys are doing that, that's fine. You're doing that, that's fine. I'll deal with the painting later. How many uses have I done? 5. Alright. So yeah, this could be pretty dangerous if we, it's no use to extend the unwanted... Sorry, I haven't been reading the text because I've been just distracted. But, it could be dangerous if you have a lot of, like, low characters and not a lot of high levels and you're just relying on just one person to do all the work. But even then, it's not too difficult. I mean, you only take damage if you get red boxes. So if you're not getting any red boxes, you are safe. Oh, you're done. Okay, then I don't need to worry about you anymore. I'll keep you here though, just in case we have a meltdown over here. Everything else I think is safe. Keep doing your thing, oh yeah. Good work. Average result should be fine. Okay. One more of these for Byakuya. Listening to the music box makes anyone feel like everything's going to be okay and their fatigue is lifted. But excessive listening will make the subject lose their grip on reality, driving them mad. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Which is not a bad thing, it's just something to be aware of, I guess. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and move these people here and there. I don't believe the Green Dawn has any dangers as far as like reducing kill-off counters or anything like that. We should be okay on that front. Kyoko Ascent? Yeah, it was. You weren't the only, you were the one I wanted to put, you weren't the one I wanted to put my trust into. That's what he said. I think he said it twice. Great, Aya. So working on that, that's fine. This place can be never safe. You should be able to handle this a few more times. We'll be finally done with it. It's no use to extend the unwanted deaths because what's there at the end? No one is safe here, the security team is just for show. Minus 8%, I'm gonna leave that alone. Ooh, wow, you actually took a little bit of a beating there. Oh, right, it's doing... I keep thinking the Black Swan does black damage, but it actually does white damage. That's something to be aware of. We'll leave it alone because normal results do lower its Q counter. Alright, got a bad result on the warm-hearted woodsman, so that's it for that now. But we're almost got everything for it, which is good. Now, if we have meltdowns there's nothing we can do. We'll have to let it go through, but that's fine. Alright, so before I forget, Joy. When I go ahead and have her work the painting. And then I'll send her somewhere else. We'll send you up there, that's fine. I just need her out of the way, just so she doesn't accidentally die and kill somebody else in the process. Alright, let's go ahead and work on some of these other things while we're at it. Oh shit. Run up that way. And our next one's noon, which is not great. It's not a good one. Okay, you guys are good there. Just kind of keeping an eye on things. Yeah, look at that. Impressive. Good work. You guys can handle those. Looks like this has been handled. Yeah, I think that's the only one that's left, so everything should be fine. In the meantime, let's go ahead and send Bjorkren to work on this. Please don't mess it up. While that's going on, let's send Aya to work on that. Okay. We don't really need to worry about doing large energy works simply because we get 10% just from dealing with an ordeal. The Crimson, the noon of Crimson is going to be a bit of a problem. That's okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that alone. Kind of had a iffy roll there. Alright, looks like everyone else is returned to their stations. That's good. We can have someone work on this. Since the place is always horrible, all that could be done is, I don't know, I can't read it all. Yeah, we've read those already. Attachment work. Keep working on that, please. Not getting the best results on the fragment of the universe, unfortunately, despite having a high chance. That's okay. Yeah. Abandon your sense of guilt. They couldn't be saved anyway. Yeah, that's everything here. I'm gonna go ahead and send Aya to work on this. Alright, so the major thing here is there's going to be a clown, and what we need to do is get people in positions for when it gets defeated, because when it gets defeated it's going to spawn clowns everywhere. Alright. Y'all can hang out here. You hang out there. Oh, you got a nice little collar thing. What is that? Oh, it's a second brooch. Neat, I guess. In any case. So you're going there. Not too concerned about Schadenfreude. You go up there. Go there. You two go in here. Not really concerned about the things here. The only thing that could even escape is in there. You hang out there. It's not like we need to hang out in these rooms anyway. Okay. And the rest of this is pretty safe. Barely can't even do anything to her. It's doing red damage, and she is 0.4 resistant. I'll still do the buff anyway, though, just for. Yeah. Pummel, pummel. Okay. Okay, where'd you go? Avoided that. Why is there no one in here? Oh, that's right, I didn't put anyone in there. Okay, Rika. Is there anyone else? Kind of pausing and unpausing just to try to make sure. Okay, looks like we're alright. Return to your stations. Return to your stations. There's probably one in here because it looks like she got blown up a little bit. She took a heavy hit, but she's alright. You can return to here. Actually, hang out here for now. We're gonna have 7 rooms, which will be fun. You lot can return. Tata, you're fine. You can go back. Okay. I think we're in reasonable shape. Hopefully you do a little bit better with that. Don't need to work on any of that. I'll work with this just to hopefully do okay. And Ren, you're about to explode, but actually you'll heal. Actually, cancel that. Was it Ren I sent? Maybe it was. In any case, Chen, work on that. There you go, that's a good result. What was that? Okay, do one more of that. Don't mess up. Yeah, you're messing up. Come on, come on. Perfect. Okay. Guys are good. Keep sending Chen to work on this. We might have, actually cancel that. Okay, we're good. We had an average result, but it didn't drop the Q counter. Alright, so I'll send Aya to work on this, and then I'll work on that some more. Alright, so we're gonna have a meltdown, so let's see how we do. Okay. Night we have to ignore. This thing's not a big deal. Oh, Yuko, you're already here. We need to send Yuko's already up here. This thing's what? Repression? That's fine. Repression work with Byakuran is fine, actually. Insight work with Ren. Now the funny thing is, having low insight is okay until you rank up from using insight. So it's just one of those things, I guess. Actually, with that in mind, let's switch that up a bit. Everything else is common, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Alright, Ren. Just do that. Okay. Can of Well Cheers. Flandra, you can do that. Speaking of, where is Flandra? There you are. Oh, I think I had her up in there. Oh, this thing. I usually do attachment. Byakuran, work on this. And this one's what, repression? Yeah, so I can actually send Star Sapphire or Rika. Is it common for the other ones? This thing does red damage. You should be able to tank it. Okay, good, 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 good. I'm gonna ignore the Tin Man. I don't have anything to worry about over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Okay. So we're ignoring one. The rest are fine. Okay. And then stop using. All right. We're good to go. Oh, forgot about that. I was looking at it. Hopefully she doesn't die. She just took a bunch of damage though. Okay, we're good to go on that. Else should be fine. Okay, you're drinking that, that's fine. Safe there, suppress. Yeah, I'm kind of just sending a bunch of people in here to suppress this because it needs to be done. As long as no one accidentally dies, it should be okay. You're working on that, that's fine. Okay, it's almost dead. Okay, they finished. Yeah, I almost lost Rika from that. She got a little shredded. That's okay. And it looks like we're okay with King of Greed. Byakuran took a little bit of damage, not a big deal. Byakuran, work on this. everything else should be fine. All we have to do is hit the fill the meter and we'll be good. Doesn't look like I'm getting any healing from the fairies. They should be able to heal you. But it could be a gimmick of this thing entirely. I want to close my eyes and enjoy a good sleep just once. Leave me alone. That's what you're best at. Oh, perfect result. Nice work. You are one sly elder. Nice work. Alright. Almost got enough. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. Sending him here. I'm going to do one more go of this, even at minus 8%. If it's a bad result, I'll immediately start working the other thing, and that'll keep me safe. Okay. Only an average result. Got it. I stopped breathing, but if life calls me once again. There you go. No casualties. Aya went up from Justice 1 to Justice 4. Rin is now Prudence 3, so she can't actually work with the Scarecrow anymore. Landra got to Fortitude 3. Ina is Temperance 2. Kyoko is Justice 5, not bad. And Ellis is Temperance 2. Okay, cool. Give me a moment. Alright, well this is going to be a long one, but I'm already at like 48 minutes. That's okay. Let's go ahead and dive into this. This was a really good run. Day 30. All that remained was the hollow pride of a weathered night. But what's really pitiful is those like you dying in the hands of the likes of me. However, if enough Saruya to make everyone watch in awe come out from you, your name will be sung through generations. I'll pick the knight. Giovanni. If Carmen was here, she would laugh so hard to see the two of us talking. I mean, we never really talked to each other. From the beginning, I came here because of Carmen, not you. I hope I can revive Carmen back to life. We couldn't save Carmen. We knew it from the very start. I did not answer him because I did not want to ruin his only hope. That was my selfishness, believing he would be happy in a dream that he could not wake from while in a restless sleep. So the reason I am facing you is because I definitely failed on the experiment. I will find another method next time. I'm kidding. Don't tell this to Angela or the other Sephiroths. That will only lead to trouble. I hear treatment is needed because the parts was full of ecophyllin. It'll probably be difficult. A bit painful as well. To be honest, I didn't want to wake up. It's been a while since I've had such a long sleep. But somewhere deep in my flickering consciousness, someone called out to me. The familiar voice said this. No, you can't. And here you must ask for my permission for even death. And then you saved me. Sadly, I opened my eyes again. This place will never be safe. It's no use even if everyone tries. Well, we have a conclusion. It is to live. Even though life is full of pain, the voice that called to me wants us to find and hold on to a shred of possibility. Then what else is there to do but to follow the voice's wish? From the get-go, I was disdainful of you, did you know? But for the first time, I'm thinking perhaps it is I that called you. You came to ruin me, but also to save me. I think we are in a similar situation. You even see that ecophyllin oozing out. We are both caught up in the sins of our past. It is not I who has changed. You are the one who is finally seeing clearly. Courageous fortitude. We're at 40%. Unfortunately, well, actually, we will have access to another one. This place, the sunlight is truly warm. Maybe I was a tree in the past. Well, a former life is something like this, the same soul living a life before I was born in this form. Just thinking about it is interesting, haha. Afterlife? I want to be a person with a beautiful voice. Then everyone will pay more attention to what I say. Maybe that's just too much to ask, with all my abilities, haha. But you? What do you want to become? What kind of thought is that? Look at this. It's a medicine extracted from the human subconsciousness. A form made from a formless concept. Isn't it interesting? This will become a seed of sorts. Since an incurable disease has been discovered, it would only be fair to discover the cure for it, don't you think? I want to go home. You won't be able to go back home. Just think of this place as your new home. How can this place be home? Our home is different, and there's no mom. Well, why don't you pretend Carmen is our new mom then? No, they aren't the same at all. Let me go home. Enoch, why do you keep participating in strange experiments? We don't have to. Carmen also told me that we could take it easy here. Of course it would be fun to spend time with you here without any worries. I sometimes imagine a future like that. It would be very happy. But how then could we find the meaning of our lives? Children abandoned in the outskirts are dying every day. We were just the few lucky ones who could continue on living. Living here in comfort is not why I exist. It can't be. Your words are too hard for me. Why do you have so many thoughts in your mind? Too much thinking may affect you negatively. Lisa, I think I was always sad. I never loved my own life for a second. How nice would it be to live in a happy world next time? Enoch, does it hurt? No, it doesn't hurt at all. Don't be sad. Something good will happen next time. You're awake. You are in a lobotomy, and I'm the one who woke you. All of you are now Teferef. You will support my amazing work here from now on. Why do we have the same name? Because there's no point in distinguishing each one of you. Hi, nice to meet you, Teferef. I think I keep making mistakes, Teferef. I'm helping you. Soon you'll be fine by yourself. We made it so far. Without you, I'd fallen behind the other Sephiroths. We might be better partners than we thought. Yeah, I think so too. Why do we exist here? Why do you think about it? We're part of the central department, with a bunch of assigned work here to do, so you should be focusing on the task at hand. We are radically different from normal machines. As I think about you and you think about me, if you worry, are in pain and existing, there must be a reason. But if Angela finds out you're wondering about that, she won't be happy about it. Angela, what will happen to Teferef? Apart from the fact that his condition isn't normal, his excessive questions will affect the manager as well. How unacceptable. Now I have to reset you and bring you back to normal status. You'll be alright. You're just returning back to your first day. But Angela, Teferef spent so much time with me. You're really starting to act like a child now, Teferef. Say your goodbyes. You two will meet again soon. Teferef, Teferef, Teferef! Why are you crying, Teferef? Sorry, I couldn't do anything. Don't be sad. Something good will happen next time. Yeah. You're here. Sometimes I spend time here. It allows me to think clearly. Teferef always looked at the world with one step ahead of me. In his own world that I will never know. We were always together, but on second thought, we were never truly together. Do you know that feeling of missing someone, even though they are right next to you? I don't know anything about what the reason for existence that Teferef was talking about. I just wanted to spend some quality time here together. That was all. This place won't allow us to have that small luxury. There are a number of Teferef's dead bodies here, can't you see? I'm standing here stepping on their remains, trampling over the memories and all the time I spent with Teferef. I'm standing on the top of it now, but I still don't get it. I still don't understand your world, Teferef. I sing a song for my home and mourn for you even though it will never reach you, Teferef. Care to join me? Teferef, what are you doing here? I'm just thinking of old memories. What memories? The good old days when we were together. You're right, we had lots of fun together. Come back to me as soon as you can, Teferef. I'll be reading the rest of the report. Okay. You can't bring the old Teferef back by replacing the original machine and transmitting back its original memories. Does it really matter? Teferef will soon will continue to smile at you and will spend time with you, just like before. Don't say any careless words, Teferef. It's meaningless here. I don't really like you. The new manager always had an effect towards Teferef. This would eventually lead to a breakdown. It will be the same, time after time. We will discard Teferef again and again, and he will be changed from what he used to be. I am scared of seeing Teferef burning out and being left empty from all those resets. For now, he looks normal, and talks with me about old memories that was forcefully transmitted, just like his old self. But he's getting worse and more unstable because they keep turning on the unstable machine. You can make multiple copies of his body, but there can only be one soul. Only one, but his soul was... Could you do me a favor? You used to do me other favors. Would you do me this favor, just like old times? Could you get rid of Teferef? Angela used to say there was a reason for the two of us being here. She used to say we are two, but one. But I can handle the central department all by myself. It was proven a long time ago. Let Teferef rest in peace, as if he was alone from the beginning, before it gets any worse. Why aren't you saying anything? In reality, Angela didn't really care about us at all. Whether there is one Teferef or two, whether another one just became a moving piece of metal scrap, or if thousands of discarded Teferef were melted for storage, she wouldn't care. But you're different. At least you should be. There were many abandoned children in the outskirts. These children were the end results of the many conflicts of the wings within the city. Excluding disease and hunger, the scariest enemy to the children were the ones called cleaners. Cleaners usually ate children, but sometimes accompanied them. Whatever the situation, it was a bad place for the children to be. One fixer was exploring the outskirts and found the children. We could guess why she bothered to report her findings to us. We also knew that she spent days agonizing over whether to report this or not. Carmen asked for her to bring the children. Bringing the children into the city from the outskirts required a complicated procedure, but no one complained. The two children didn't look like siblings, but they depended on one another much more than real siblings. The girl was easily frightened and didn't open up very much to us, but the boy started to show interest in our experiment. I saw it in his eyes. He already experienced so much despair and misfortune, his eyes no longer looked of those of a child's. "Allow me to participate in the experiment," he said. Carmen spent a lot of time thinking about his earnest request, and finally we approved the experiment. Where did we want to go while holding a child's hand? You should have been the one to die. Yeah, I think you should have died. Lisa's hateful mumbling was possibly not sincere, but I knew. Carmen's answer was sincere. From that day, Carmen quietly expanded the wound. Zzz, what's on your mind? Isn't the air sweeter than before? May I have a cup of coffee, manager? Ah, much better. I can't start my day without a cup of coffee in the morning. You're not offended with the way I talk to you or anything, are you? I'm Zzz, head of the welfare team. The welfare team is remarkable. I'm proud to say that my team has the highest satisfaction level in the corporation. Angela told me to cooperate with you for now. Well, I can go along with anyone, but playing games with a manager is difficult even for me. But it's Angela's orders, so I have no choice. I have to go now. The coffee is getting cold. Mr. Chesshead, sir, I have something to tell you. Go on. I didn't polish the ego enough, and some of them are malfunctioning right now. I think I have to do some extra diagnostics. I'm sorry, sir. That's okay. You have much work to do besides the ego management. Mr. Chesshead, I will check it myself. It's good enough that you found it out now. There are so many things to do. You can't afford to keep paying attention to everything like that. Thank you, sir. Yes, have a good day. My reaction was quite different from what you've seen around here, wasn't it? Right? Angela wouldn't have dealt it like that. But the employees will be replaced soon. So what is the meaning of investing the effort to them? Ah, shucks, the coffee is cold now. Well, cold coffee isn't worth it. Better put it down the drain. For the Aftermath 1, the welfare team is always busy. They are working very hard while in a carefree environment. But the best method is to finish the job ASAP. This ensures everyone to work more precisely and calmly. Finish a day within the time limit. I generally take things slow, so this is going to probably be difficult for me. In the meantime, let's go ahead and expand the welfare team. Or I can fill out the last of the disciplinary team. Let's do that. Expand the disciplinary team and want to go to the management department? If you do, let's do it. The regenerator will heal employees, including those in hallways, efficiency of 50%. So no matter what, no matter where we are, we will be healed. It'll only be half effective while in hallways, but that's still really, really good. And then the relevant department won't be influenced by kill-off meltdown. This means the entire upper level is now immune to kill-off meltdowns, which means all meltdowns will occur in the lower levels. So this area here, all clear. An abnormality of despair, which has gone through a repeated cycle of trust and betrayal, leaving only black tears as its emotion. Looks like probably going to be a WAW type. Alright. We do have new egos. I'll do that real quick. Green stem. It spread its stems and leaves after realizing nobody will come, but all stems crumble the moment they come out, due to the malice it bore since its creation. Those who come in contact with the weapon die by its inherent evil. Engineers who create this weapon must wear heavy protection to prevent getting influenced by the malice. And then here, Okay, it sprouted stems and leaves after realizing nobody would come. The surrounding stems only evoke pitiable convictions. A strong determination will ease the suffering. Engineers could not remove poison from this eco-equipment. And I believe that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just deploy. I'll just put you here for now, so I have the team filled out. Oh, also we do have. Oh, okay. So we do have the core suppression condition, but we can't do it till day 36. And we're on day 30. So we're actually keeping good pace, I guess. This means we can now focus purely on completing quests, which we need to do. What prevented us from doing the core suppression beforehand, or just getting this information, was we had to finish all other core suppressions up here in the ASIA level. Now that's been done, we just have this. Anyway, let's go ahead and start. I guess now we don't have to worry about any boss fights for a little while. Clear within the time limit, 11 minutes 30 seconds. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Huh. Not what I expected. Oh, I guess it's more like Princess waiting for her knight that never came. So, everything is pretty good to go. We will need to do this portrait thing real quick. Actually, let's just do that. Hey, Rika. I just want to see what this does. It was not the self, but the portrait that started becoming increasingly hideous and ugly. The employee eventually stops looking at the portrait and decides to enjoy all the unexpected luck. If the image of a new employee becomes etched on the canvas, the previous employee will be killed. So it's a good thing I never tried using this multiple times. I don't know what happens if you have the same person work on it. I guess there's one way to find out. That seemed pretty safe, actually. So as long as it's the same person, it doesn't harm it. But miracles don't last forever. When all the employees that bore the employee's pain and damage perished, it was the employee's turn to die. Once dead, the portrait turned blank. If the employee whose image is etched in the portrait is killed by means other than normal damage, then the portrait will return to its original state. Gotcha. So yeah, this thing is not safe. So yeah, so that's just something we'll mess with. I could just keep sending the same person over and over again to finish that off. And that just leaves the thing over here, I guess. Anyway, I am the Depressed here, where this was Lobotomy Corporation. Sorry for the really long video. See you guys next time.